Alright, welcome back to New Vegas. Where we left off after doing stuff on the strip and all that, and I believe last time I said I was going to go about, excuse me, doing these, start these Freeside missions up. It's been a little while since I've been on, so let's hope I got all my, audio levels correct. I did a few tests, sounded okay. Anyways, I think probably the best place to start here, well, since I'm closest, I'll start at the Kings and over at the Atomic Wrangler. Then I'll go back over to the Followers. Just trying to hold the sprint key down. I was playing Fallout 4 earlier today. There is a mod that adds sprint. The only thing I don't like so much about that is that it eats your action points. I mean, it's the same on Fallout 4. It would come in handy sometimes, but
what's up?
It does feel a little rushed on these older Fallout games when you're sprinting around everywhere, so. And you know what? I forgot to, I forgot before I got on here to go look for that flashlight mod. Again. I know. I swear I'll do it next time. Before next time, I'll go get that.
What do we have here? Another petitioner for the king? Well, anything's possible, I suppose. How much is it worth to you to meet the big man? You know what? I like you. Half the people around here, they forget who runs this place. Head on through. The king's the bored-looking guy by the stage. Can't fucking miss him.
Thank you. Thank you very fucking much. Yeah, you can get the dog as a follower. I'll probably grab him later on once I start going up to Jacobstown, because the mission to fix him is up there.
Look, Rexy, someone new's come to see us. Poor boy. He hasn't been feeling well lately. I'm the king. What can I do for you? Maybe so. Maybe so. You look like you might be able to handle yourself. Tell you what, you do me a favor, and I'll have some more work for you when it's done. Sound good? I'll start you off with something easy. Did you notice the bodyguards for hire near the gates when you entered Freeside? It's good money if you can stay alive long enough. Freeside's not as safe as it used to be, so the money is well earned. Usually well earned, that is. Recently, my men tell me that one of those bodyguards, a fellow named Oris, is making a little too much money. He's making a killing in repeat business. Once someone hires him, they never want anyone else. I want you to find out why. Specifically, I want you to hire him. Play the part of an innocent tourist and follow his lead. If nothing happens, so be it. But I'm guessing things won't go so smoothly. Call it a hunch. So, what do you say? Okay then. Once you part ways, return here. I'll look forward to hearing your report. Oh, and take this to cover the hiring cost.
Right. Alright, let's head on over here. Now you can do missions for Silver Rush. But unless you have a mod to fix it, it always gets Cassidy killed. So I usually just avoid them, and I usually just kill them at some point, loot their stuff. There should be a mod on to... Actually, it's part of the casino mod. This place ends up being way populated. Like, ridiculously populated.
Hey.
As you can see, it's more lively, though. One of the talent guys for that talent pool mission isn't here, but I'm not going to bother with him yet.
I hear Benny went missing. I can't help but wonder what happened to him. I have some work I need handled. Back before we instituted the caps up front rule, we used to allow customers tabs. Well, needless to say, a few customers snuck out without paying their bills. We need someone to collect. The job would pay a percentage. If you bring all their debts back, we'll give you a cut of each. 25% is more than fair. It would add up to 150 caps if you bring them all in.
Yeah, I got money. I'm not gonna speech it out.
Great. There are 3 people who need to be tracked down. A real mixed basket of fruits. Their names are Grex, Santiago, and Lady Jane. Grex is a bit cracked, but mostly harmless. Just don't mention anything about his lazy eye. He owes 138 caps and should still be around Freeside. Lady Jane fancies herself a high roller, but she's just another dirtbag NCR prospector. I'm not sure where to find her. I hear she's run goods for the followers of the apocalypse in the past, but other locals might know more. She owes us 250 caps. Santiago is a suave son of a bitch, but a total pansy when it comes to fisticuffs. He owes 212 caps and should be around Freeside as well. Anything else you need? Yep.
And I've got to wait till afternoon, yeah,
Yep.
for him to show up.
So Benny went MIA, huh? I always figured him for a coward. We've got the basics covered, but now you mention it, we have had unusual requests from some of our wealthier customers. If you can recruit escorts to match these customers' proclivities, I'd be willing to pay you finder's fees. Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls and a thing for cowboys. He wants an escort who can satisfy both fetishes. Plenty of customers have said they'd be willing to pay extra for a suave talker, someone who can fake the boyfriend experience real good. And then there's these disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. Well, those creeps want a sex bot. If you ever run across a sex bot, not that I'd ever want one within 100 feet of me, but I gotta be a businessman about it. Just direct them to the Wrangler. I'll pay you when they show up.
And one of these...
The best place to start would be with Ralph, at Mick and Ralph's over on the east end of Freeside. Other than that, your guess is as good as mine.
For one of these, I need like a decent science skill. I'll check my cash before I do the reputation thing. It's not
Bye.
that important. What do I got? 838, not too much. As much as I thought. I forgot to check tape. I guess it doesn't really matter. I spent it on something. I don't remember what, but I dumped a lot of cash on something. I'm trying to remember what that was now. Must have been stim packs or something like that. I don't know. So let's go over and talk to the followers here. There you go, kid. Don't have to chase your dinner around anymore. First, let's do a little circuit here. Or wait, I got to head over that way for followers anyways. So let's go see them real fast. And here's the ghoul cowboy. Cowgirl, I guess. Cow ghoul.
What's your problem, lady?
Lady? Do I look like a lady to you, cowboy?
Howdy. I've been around a while. Currently working for the followers as a gun for hire, but it's getting rather dull. Aside from protecting them from the occasional thug looking to intercept supply shipments, there isn't much to do around here. The one researcher I liked, who I could chat up about liquor, got transferred. And the rest of the docs are pretty uptight about my kind of fun. joined up looking for a decent paying job. Granted, the pay's all right, but they won't let me kick back and slog a brew at the end of the day. They're worried the filthy drunkies in detox seeing me drink will cause an immediate relapse. I say their rehab effort here is just a revolving door. I've been around long enough to observe the patterns of human behavior. Physical and mental anguish are especially exciting to explore. Hey, who doesn't enjoy a little pinch and squeal every once in a while? They already have that pig McCaffrey working for them. Do they need another guard? I've escorted my share of idiot tourists around Freeside. Too much trouble for what it pays. I'm all boot, knives, and leather, friend. And a ghoul besides. What kind of weirdo wants what I've got? Weirdos into bullwhips and necrosis, huh? Doesn't sound half bad. What am I thinking? I'm no whore. And I ain't about to hand my ass over to some penny ante hustler like he owns me. They do have a damn good selection of hooch over at the Wrangler. If I get to choose my customers, if I get to be a little rough with them, if my cut is fair, and if I get that discount, that just might work. Tell the Garretts I'll stop by to work out terms. Bye.
Right. Now, one of the followers you can get, the arcade guy, is over here, but I'm not going to get him yet. He's got some missions, especially for the Enclave, that are pretty cool.
Are you here to drop off medical supplies? Leave them with the rest in the middle of the courtyard. Rates of injury and illness in Freeside are very high. Supplies don't last long. Med-X, Radaway, and Fixer are Freeside essentials. I can't pay you for any supplies you bring in, but I could discount the charge for our services.
Med-X and Fixer, I always give them, and at some point I'll have enough Radaway to give them, and it helps you get your followers rep up a lot faster if you give them a good amount of stuff, and then you get the safe house, which has got a bunch of free gear in it and stuff.
Just come see me when you've got some supplies to turn in. So far, the Crimson Caravan won't cut us a deal. If you can convince them or some other merchant to work with us, I'll discount supplies to you.
You know, normally I don't try the Crimson Caravan. I usually just do the Garretts here.
You might ask around at Mick and Ralph's, or go see the Garretts, though I suspect they're too busy poisoning Freeside to help it out. What do you want to talk about? More than rough. It's a damn mess. Freeside townies are constantly picking fights with NCR civilians. Thugs and thieves are always looking for a victim, and the local families are just sitting back making caps on the mess. Freeside is in dire need, but no one has been man enough to step up. The followers can only do so much to stem the tide. There is always something needing done. A few souls here in Freeside could be great assets to the community, if they'd kick their addictions. We need a regular supply of medicine organized, but the Crimson Caravan wants too many caps for what we need. Lastly, tensions between the townies and NCR tourists have been going downhill fast lately. A lot of innocent people will get hurt if things blow up. Yes, old Bill Ronte and Jacob Hoff. They're not going to kick their habits on their own. Old Bill Ronte is an exceptionally skilled machinist. He could fix the problems we've been having with Freeside's water pump, if he sobered up. The Garretts hooked Jacob on chems when he was working for them. Ironic, since he used to homebrew detox chems. He's a natural chemist. In Freeside, the drunks and drug addicts flock in and around the atomic Wrangler. I'd start there. Sobering them up and putting them back to work would go a long way toward helping Freeside. What? The big man around here is the king. Not much happens in Freeside that he doesn't know about. He has the most influence locally, and some of his crew haven't helped the situation by harassing NCR citizens and charging double for water. Some NCR soldiers have been bringing in supplies, but none of it is going to Freeside locals. I've tried to speak to both sides to no avail. Great, what do you have?
Do I have anything?
How much do you have to donate? Thanks. Anything else? How much do you have to donate? Thanks. Anything else?
Do I actually have more?
Thanks. Anything else?
I need the rat away for now.
Thanks for the donation. Every bit goes toward helping Freeside.
Just a little bit.
The Old Mormon Fort serves as the regional hub for the followers of the Apocalypse. I am the administrator for this region. The followers of the Apocalypse aren't just interested in research. We care for our fellow man and do everything we can to help humanity. Here in Freeside, we provide food and medical services for those in need. We also have organized reconstruction efforts. With the help of Bill Ronte, we were able to install a water pump just west of here, but the Kings quickly took control of the pump.
Even though I know the answer to this.
We arose from the boneyards of Edidum years ago. Since then, we have made it our mission to rebuild the Wasteland and re-educate its inhabitants. We hope to forge a brave new world free of war and poverty by sharing knowledge and resources. Our primary goal is the free exchange of ideas.
Sorry for getting your Katja killed back in 2161.
What do you want to talk about?
Multiple times. First time I came across the followers was the first time I played Fallout 1. And the Katja chick that you can get to follow you around. I always get all my followers killed on Fallout 1. It's just so hard to keep them alive. Such a pain in the ass. She always gets killed.
What they're doing here.
Alright, let's go grab this snow globe. That's why I came in here. Nothing else in here, just this chick's bedroom. Snow globe. I never sell these things to the Securitron and the Lucky 38. I always keep them. Put them on my display. Alright, so let's go get started. Let's start working our way through these. I'll wait to do the one to escort, or to be escorted by this bodyguard on my way back up. Few people I gotta talk to down here first.
Bang, 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 bang!
This guy, he's pretty much doesn't say anything. Sounds like me when I wake up in the morning. Alright. Talk to Santiago.
How are you today? Santiago is fabulous. Santiago does not owe anyone. Santiago is a Freeside VIP. Indeed, Santiago is a poet among pretenders. If you're here to collect for the Garretts, Santiago is debt-free. I didn't think she was upset enough to have me killed. Here are the capsule.
Cheap bastard.
Do the Santiago Act to get out of paying for services every once in a while. I didn't think it could possibly get me killed. I am honored they would consider me. I'll start immediately. Bye.
Two birds, one stone. Now cut through this building. What's left of it. Find this guy.
You have chems, buddy? I could really use a fix. Julie's a saint, but I don't need help. I feel young and strong, as long as I get my chems. Why stop? I feel great. No worries. My guy will be here soon enough. Just wait. If I had 2 caps to scrape together, I'd buy the materials to make my own. My damn hands won't stop shaking. This guy named Dixon. Something about him seems sketchy, but I can't stop now. Last time I stopped, I felt like I was gonna turn inside out. At this point, I'm mostly buying his stuff just so I don't feel sick. Speaking of which, do you have any spare caps? Bye.
So... pick my weapon for killing drug dealers here. I don't have anything yet. This is like my one-hit kill weapon. Although, this should do the trick. Oh, oh, oh. On Fallout 4, it's the Desert Eagle. When I want someone dead, one shot, that's what I take. So I'll take all this guy's stuff. He's got some fixer. Not all of his stuff, just that. Alright. Now let me quick save in case I don't have enough skill here.
So you're back. Got any chems for me yet?
Although I think I do.
What? I need a fix now! Fine. If you really care so much, then give me some shots of fixer to calm down these shakes.
No.
I'm gonna need at least 10 shots to get me through the week. From there, the followers should be able to help.
It takes a long time to get that much fixer, honestly. It's kind of rare to find and buy.
I think you're right. I've been through worse. I'll go to the fort and see if the followers can watch over me while I recover.
And you're done. Now I don't need to go into here because these guys are just some merchants. They don't sell much. I could sell a few things, but honestly I don't really need to. Where's my Beretta there? Let's go talk to Grex over here. Good old Fallout. Good old Fallout. People being consumed by a building over there.
Hey man, can you spare a few caps? Whoa, yeah. I guess the Garrett sent you after me? Look, I've got the caps right here. Just don't hurt me. Okay, here. That's everything I've got except the clothes on my back. I'm sorry about this. I won't. Thanks for not killing me.
Right. So, nothing to turn in yet. Kind of gradually working through these. I just noticed I've got a second monitor up finally, so I can actually watch my program while I'm recording. I noticed this thing is encoding a lot higher bitrate than I thought it was. Maybe I should start making these rendering them in a different bitrate. Huh. Anyways, shortcut over here. I don't. Let me see what my science skill is. I don't think I have enough science skill to. Oh well, I might. I need a certain amount to do this robot back here. Get the sex bot. Maybe let's go try. And I think if you have enough skill, you can program it yourself. You don't have to wait for Mick and Ralph to make a program for it. But I think you need 50 science just to get through the terminal. So let's see. Kind of surprised they didn't do anything with this building here. It's not destroyed. They could have put an interior on it. A lot of these they could have. There's a few mods that add a lot more interiors, but I think one of them is the World of Pain one. But the thing is, it adds a lot of locations around the Wasteland and a bunch of pain in the ass just weird enemies, and it adds a lot, but it's kind of sloppy. So I generally don't use that. Ooh, it's dark in here. This is where that flashlight mod will really come in handy. Alright. Punch some rats, Veronica. I wish this game had the feature that Fallout 4 has, where if you're in bats, you can exit out of it while you're doing it, in case something like that happens, like it's hitting a wall or something. Also makes it handy for like instances where the VATS camera gets stuck. Like right there, I could right click and end that little cinematic right away. I could just turn it off, but I like having the VATS camera. It's really satisfying when you have the anti-material rifle and you snipe something or whatever. Just a bunch of, there's tons of spare parts in here if I wanted to grab a bunch of stuff for like a workbench or something. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright. I know that there's ways to go through this and raise your chances and narrow down the amount of passwords, but I find it easier, if not a little more time consuming, just to do 3 guesses and, you know, best guess based on similarity, and then just exit and restart. Completes. Get sealed, maybe? Nope. Murdered? Nope. Sorry if this takes me like a few minutes, I'll cut it. There we go. About fucking time. Okay. So it's open, but I don't have enough science skill to program it myself. So I'm gonna have to go have them make the tape, which will take a day. But it's open. Hey, pal.
Come on, man, I'm dying here. Oh, Julie, I've really screwed things up. I'll head over to the fort and get some rest. This has gone on too long.
That was easy. Alright. So, before I head back here, wait a minute. Let me think here. Okay, now, yeah. I gotta go talk to this chick. Should be up at the north gate. Lady Jane. There's always these guys. Pwned. Don't mind if I say so. I should have had that, went back and got that Oris guy, that bodyguard, to bring me up here. Oh well. Quite a bit of back and forth at this point. Now, the chick, before I had the Freeside mod, Lady Jane would be on a bench, like right here. So let's hope that whoever made this mod just moved her. It's not in here. This is gonna make it interesting. Oh, there she is.
Hello. Lovely to meet you. In that case, I suppose you're here to collect. I apologize, but I simply do not have enough caps on me to cover the debt.
Liar.
If someone were to recover my caravan from that cave, I could easily pay in full. But who would bother with such a mess?
Not me for now, but that cave she's talking about is the Brockflower Cave, and there's a unique varmint rifle in there that's pretty cool called the Rat Slayer. So I'll go there at some point.
Oh, you charming, wonderful hunk of a man. I agree. I cannot risk my reputation on such a paltry sum. Here is what I owe, paid in full. I may scrape a bit to get home to California, but I'm a resourceful woman. Here is the last known location of my caravan, if you feel like looking for it. Until we meet again, handsome.
Perk comes in handy. Alright, so that's done.
You look new to Freesides.
Alright, fuck off. I'm pretty sure he's already talked to me, hasn't he? When I first came up here?
What's your problem, lady?
Are you gonna charge the gate there, boss man? Let's watch this guy get murked. I guess he didn't, or that would have triggered if he had. I need a good shot of Freeside too, for the thumbnail. Wait till time of day is it? Wait just a little while here. See, this is a good shot.
Come to the Silver
I
Rush
almost wonder
for
if I
all
should
your
get
energy
actual
weapon
Freeside.
needs.
Pardon my fucking around in search of a nice thumbnail, but this is what I do sometimes. Wait 1 hour. TM. Menus off. Money. Money shot. Alright.
If it can be bought, it can be found.
Sky sure does look nice. Kind of a shame that I can't have a weather mod on, but at the same time, it is kind of weird. Let's do this bodyguard mission. It's kind of weird to have, like, you know, really awkward weather happening in Mojave, in Nevada, this part of the world. So, it's okay.
If you need to cross Freeside, no one will keep you safer than I will.
I hope my perception or my stats are high enough for this.
200 caps gets you my watchful eye for a trip to the South Gate. Done and done. I want to mention a few things up front. In order to ensure your safety, I need you to follow my instructions to the letter.
Right.
We'll be heading down the main street here the whole way down. No detours. You go off sightseeing, and I go off to find another customer. I'll keep a brisk pace, so try not to fall behind. Now let's head out.
Alright, Tom Green.
To your left here is the old Mormon fort. You get roughed up, the followers there will patch you right up. Not that I ever knew their services. Up ahead on the next block is where the kings hang out. Don't let them scare you. If they don't outnumber you 5 to 1, you'll be fine. Down to the right here is the fun part of town. You haven't seen Freeside till you've been to the Wrangler. Hey, slow down. I don't like the look of some of those men ahead. Let's take a different way around. could ambush us, huh?
Just in case.
Nothing to worry about. If you had hired one of those other hacks, you'd be up to your ass in lowlife right about now.
Oh, intelligence, right.
Noticed that, did you? I keenly aimed one of the shots through some soft tissue of one of them to hit the man behind him. That's an interesting theory you've got there. I'd suggest you keep it to yourself. Let's get moving. Stay close. I wouldn't want anything to happen to you. Well, here we are. I trust you'll keep your mouth shut about the topic we were just discussing, or else.
Right. Or else. Let's go talk to the king, and then go back over to the Garretts. This time of night, King might be upstairs, which should be fun to find in this dark. Maybe I should wait till morning. Quick save just in case. I hate going upstairs in this building. When you can see, it's a pain in the ass. When you can't see, it's not a lot of fun. Oh, alright. Fine. See if I can remember how to get up there. It's kind of an awkwardly laying out building. Okay, staircase 1. We go back this way. It's not the getting up there that's necessarily as hard as it is finding your way back down. It is. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted. Yep. Success.
What do you have for me? So that's how it happens. Okay then, I'll have some guys pull him off the street when no one's looking. You've shown me something, so maybe you can help me with a matter that's a little more important. A lot of folks around these parts who've been here a while resent the sheer number of people that have come into the area since the strip was built. In turn, the newcomers, most of whom come from the NCR, have gotten ornery from being resented. Sometimes things get violent. This is one of those occasions. Recently, a few friends of mine were attacked, and I want you to find out who did it. Word's come that they just woke up over at the old Mormon fort just north of here. Head on over, see if they remember anything. Good. I like that enthusiasm. Return when you have some information we can use.
Alright, now to get back out of this building.
Some nut attack.
Okay, maybe not as difficult as I thought.
Walls the size of Freeside.
Success. Sometimes, if I get turned around the wrong way in this building, I tend to just get lost for like 10 minutes. I don't know why. Not that time, I guess. Sure does look nicer in this part of Freeside now.
Come to the Silver Rush for all
Hopefully they're both still here. Frame dump.
Some gamblers came in saying they'd seen you enter the Lucky 38. I have to say, I'm impressed.
It's the only one.
I don't know of any other living person who's been in there.
The only one I can turn in right now is the this one.
I don't care how
Alright.
you handled those lumps of human refuse, but you got the job done. We need you to hunt down another person. That son of a bitch McCaffrey stole a ton of caps and ran off to Vegas. I guess the fact that we farmed out his usual work to you pissed him off. No one steals from the Garrett twins. If you can kill that bastard and bring back as much as you can, you'll be paid very well. Good. Just stop on back when he's dead and you'll be rewarded handsomely. Bring his hat as proof of the kill.
Alright, I can do this.
Interesting. Well, you're gonna need to speak with my brother, James. He handles all of the trading contracts and general operations.
Alright.
Talk to you later.
Right.
Hello. Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. What can I get you? Really now? This is news. We could possibly supply what they need, but they would need to supply us in kind. They have the tech know-how to make our stills work more efficiently. Pure alcohol means we can get our customers drunk quicker. Getting our customers drunk quicker means more caps spent at the tables and stuffing slots, if you know what I mean. Plus, the extra alcohol can serve as surgical disinfectant for their needs. The followers are a good lot. They've stitched up our boys in the past. Good. We can supply them with all the med-X they need. For the fixer, we'll only be able to send over some basic drug components. We're not in the business of getting people off drugs, so we don't really dabble in that side of things. The followers should be able to whip some up with what we have available, though. They just need to agree to fix up our stills and keep them maintained, plus cover the cost for raw materials needed to make the alcohol.
Alright, I can do
And
these.
who would that be? That honey-mouthed son of a bitch? Fine. At least let to shut up occasionally. Those pretty lips of his are gonna see more traffic than a Brahmin trail in low summer.
I didn't need to know that.
Imagine that! What's his name and when's he start? A she, huh? Well, I guess the customer who made that request can't get everything he wants. Hell, who knows? He might not even notice the difference.
And alright.
Talk to you later.
Can't finish that one yet because I haven't got the program yet. And I'm gonna have to wait till the morning to get that program because the store is closed. I wonder if I should just go to the strip right now and deal with McCafferty, whatever. Since I'm here, I might as well. Hopefully I don't get a bunch of aggro robots again. I'm not sure why the front gate didn't work. With the restoration mods, they're supposed to be compatible, and I got the version of the mod that was compatible with one another for restoring Freeside and the strip. And I even went to the GEC and rebuilt the door so that it should work, and it still doesn't work. I don't know. That's why I made this. Hopefully it doesn't keep causing me problems. And the other thing is, Veronica won't follow me around, but that's not really necessary, I guess. Frame dump. It's incredible how slow it gets. And I look up and it's nice and a million frames again. Then it's not even that the frame rate's necessarily real bad. It's just like slow motion. It's like too much happening. Anyway, this dude should be over here.
Huh. So the Garretts sent you to track me down. What a joke. Now why the hell should I do that? You're below me, kid.
The fuck you
I've been killing scum twice your size since before your mother squeezed you out. Well, that sounds like a bit of a bargain. I get to walk free with the Garretts thinking I'm dead. Sure, you can have my hat. I can always buy another with the caps I've got left. Would have been more fun fighting it out, though. See you later, kid.
For me, I would have had Securitrons all over my ass. Still got to check out this other casino, but I'm gonna probably wait until I get that flashlight thing, so I can actually see the inside. At some point, I'll be coming down here and playing blackjack and doing slots and stuff like that, roulette. It's fucking around, but not yet. I don't have enough money to be just tossing it around longer. Just sleep for another hour. yeah, this is one of the follower people you can get. I gotta talk to these people here.
What is it? Can't you see I want to be left alone with my friend here? Oh, that's different then. How can I help? I'll do anything to get the bastards that did this. Well, it happened at night, around 11. We'd recently made some caps off a bit of scrap we found and wanted to invest it wisely. As we were leaving the Wrangler, we must have taken a wrong turn and ended up in the squatter side of town. From out of nowhere, these big guys show up and start barking questions at us, wanting to know if we were locals. The kid there's about as proud as a local around here gets. We started yelling back at him. Then all hell broke loose. Kid got the worst of it, sad to say. They were big guys, young too. No old geezers like me. Hell, none of them looked even half my age. I was mostly face down in the dirt, begging for my life when it happened, so I only got a quick look at them. I hope you find the bastards that did this. If you want, try asking my friend Wayne over there about him. He saw more than I did.
That true? Did the king really send you? I don't really know what else I can add. There were a bunch of guys, better dressed than most Freesiders, I guess. That help? Sorry I couldn't help more, especially since you're being so nice. Hey, wait, I just remembered something. I might have heard one of the guys that attacked us call another by name. We had just about had it when one of them said, "Hey Lou, we gotta go." At least I think he said Lou. It might have been something else. Now that I think of it, he said Lou something. Something with a T. Tenant, that's what he called him. Lieutenant.
He probably said Lieutenant, Wayne. The boy means well, but he's dumb as a mutant sometimes.
Alright. So, Lieutenant. Let's talk to Julie.
Welcome. That's phenomenal. Who did you find? They supply Freeside with drugs and liquor. From my point of view, they're just better organized pushers. Upgrading their stills would increase their supply of liquor and chems. How does that help Freeside? True, we could help addicts, but the cycle of addiction, recovery, and relapse would remain. Good point. We wouldn't be paying anything for their supplies, just a portion of our food waste to make ethanol. We get food from nearby Wasteland farmers in exchange for medical services, so we could put our caps back into helping Freeside. Tell the Garretts we'll keep their stills running if they provide us with supplies. Thank you for arranging this. You've been a godsend. I saw them. Thank you so much for helping them. This means a lot to the followers of the Apocalypse. You have our thanks. If you need some medical supplies, come see me. With Jacob working with us, we should be able to spare a stim or fixer once a day. Great. What do you have?
Give you my 2 fixers.
How much do you have to donate?
2.
Thanks. Anything else? Thanks for the donation.
Yep. Right. Be back to talk to her before long here. Okay, gonna go talk to the Nick and Ralph and the King and the Garretts, and then I'll have to come back and talk to the followers and then go over that way. Go get the robot and stuff. I might be able to squeeze this all into one episode, finishing up the Freeside missions. I might run a little bit long, and that's okay. I've been typically keeping these in the 40-50 minute range because they are a little time consuming. I mean, I'm not going to be doing them in 20-minute segments, but I don't want to be going for 2 hours or anything, so let's talk to these guys. I have to wait a full day for them to make me the robot tape, so I'll probably just do that right now so that I don't have to come back for it. People always just staring at walls.
If you're looking for guns, talk to Mick. Otherwise, I've got a nice selection of general supply. Are you some kind of machine fetishist or something? Well, Well, the only place I know of locally would be Cerulean Robotics. That place has been overrun by vermin for years. If you want to check the place out, you can find it on the west side of Freeside.
Yeah, I know.
Just watch out for thugs. The rats aren't the only vermin you need to worry about. Well, I don't know of any, but if you give me a few days and some caps, I think I could probably make one on my terminal. All right. Come back in a couple days, and I should have it ready for you. Thanks for stopping in.
Level up. I think. Back outside here. Alright. Medicine is going to become very important. No word of a lie. Speech I need to get to 80 though. So that I don't have to worry about that for a while. So let's do this. That, and then let's get my medicine up some. I know lockpick, everything's important. But I'm going to be needing medicine for some of these missions, like with the boomers and the NCR and stuff. We'll get them all the way up eventually, anyways. So, let's see here. Toughness, maybe. That's not bad for killing some things. This one's pretty funny for certain quests, especially when you get to Zion and stuff, but I'm probably not going to take it. Scrounger might be useful, or I could just do one of these right now, and that'll up some of my skills. And since I have, we're going to have such a surplus of this stuff, I might as well, honestly. Action points are good, but I think I'm going to put Charisma up one. These guys.
Hey, you're the one who's been...
I don't want to hear it. Thanks for the food, bro. Oh, right. Lost my train of thought there. So let's wait 24 hours. Ooh, really thirsty. Really thirsty. Alright. Let that take, bro.
Hey, thanks for getting Bill Ronte fixed up. I was really getting sick of paying for water. Now, what can I do for you? Yep, here you go. You'll need to use a terminal to upload the data to the robot.
Hey.
Thanks for stopping in.
Good to go. No more backtracking. I think. I can use... I forgot.
Had enough?
I thought I could use... I forgot I can use that door to get... so, I need to go talk to the king. Let's go through here.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping...
Here, have this cooked squirrel on a stick. It's a way of saying thank you. That's a convenient door. Let's go report. See, that is the mission, right? Yeah. Talk to the king, go back and talk to the Garretts, and then the Garretts... Oh, no, not talk to the Garretts yet. I've got to go to get the robots, so... We'll see here.
Have you found anything out? Or were you just here to chat? Bunch of soldier boys, huh? They usually don't come around these parts since their big base is on the other side of the strip. If they're coming over here now, it's gotta be for a reason. I didn't want to believe the rumors that they're looking to take over Vegas, but now, if something big is going down, I'm sure rumors of it will have spread. Ask around, particularly in the squatter areas where the NCR folk hang. You might also mosey on over to the Mormon fort and chat Julie Farkas up. The followers tend to be in the know about these things. Just don't ask her what to do about it. She'll probably ask you to hug someone or something.
Alright. So, look out, dog. Let's... Just trying to think. Let's go get this robot. Take this shortcut over here. Get the robot dealt with. And then I'll come back here, talk to them. Trying to think of the most expedient, time-saving way to do this at this point. Alright.
fully integrated security technotronic officer active and reporting for duty. Yes, sir. Fisto reporting for duty. Please assume the position. I am programmed for your pleasure. Please assume the position. Fisto will report to the Atomic Wrangler for further orders. Yes, sir.
Don't need no robot fucking. Let's go. Alright. Think I gotta wait for the afternoon for what's-his-face to be here. Ooh, frames. I think it's like 1 o'clock, so I'll wait till 2:57.
Hey, chum. Welcome back.
I'm thirsty.
Hey, that's great. We'll get some supplies sent over today as a show of good faith. Once our stills are upgraded, we'll never be short on liquor for our patrons. If Jacob Hoff is sober, we might even have a few new drinks on tap. Most might view us as drug-dealing enablers around here. But honestly, we care about our patrons. It's bad business for people to get addicted. We've got enough crime in Freeside without a bunch of strung-out junkies robbing traders and gamblers to afford their next fix. You did? Ha, damn! I've been looking for one of those for years. For my customers, I mean, I'm not into that kind of shit. Hey, I'm amazed you even found the thing in the first place. Here is double for your trouble. Those freaky fetishists ought to be satisfied now. It is? It will? My God, imagine the possibilities. It didn't happen to come with an owner's manual, did it? Ah, forget it. Trial and error should do it. Looks like that gives us a full roster of new ass to sell. Good work. Enjoy the bonus. See ya.
Right. Damn right I ought to be liked.
I hear you've been making a name for yourself on the strip. Don't forget about the Wrangler if you make it big.
Right.
Yes! Where's his hat? This is great news. No one screws with the Garrett twins and gets away with it. I need to find a place on the wall for this. And for your reward, here's 150 caps. I trust there were also some valuables on McCaffrey. Also, we would like to set you up with a room. You can have the corner room, rent-free. It was McCaffrey's. Now that he's dead, we're happy to let you use it. Thanks for helping us.
Kind of unofficial
Yep.
player home thing. The one refreshing thing about coming back and playing New Vegas is, after playing so much Fallout 4, is that I don't have to worry about my fracking settlements, trying to make them happy and take 2 hours to build one constantly. I mean, it is fun now and again, but there's so many. Once you get to the end of Fallout 4, it's just like a non-stop babysitting. I know there's some mods to make that better nowadays, like them making their own settlements and stuff, but yeah, if I'm gonna make settlements on that game, I'd rather them be the way I want them. Alright. Talk to Julie here. And then we'll talk to... Oh, wait. Okay, I might be able to talk to her first.
Great to see you again. I'm honestly pleasantly surprised they would help us out. But I can see the Garretts aren't doing this out of the goodness of their hearts. Well, it looks like you've earned yourself a discount on supplies now that we'll be fully covered. This supply deal will aid our work immensely. Only a little. A friend of mine, Major Elizabeth Kieran, has been handing out supplies to the poor a little west of here. What about it? I know something's got them riled up, but I've been too busy with other matters to really look into it. If you're looking into the matter, talk to Elizabeth. She's in charge of the operations here in Freeside, though she won't open up to you right away. If Elizabeth holds out on you, tell her that I sent you. She should be a little more forthcoming if you mention my name. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about?
Nope.
Hey.
Alright, just up around the corner we go talk to these NCR people. Do a little quiz. Then I go report back to the king, and then some shit breaks loose I've got to go deal with. Then I will be, unless I miss something, which I kind of doubt I have, then I should be done in Freeside. For the time being. Save.
You look like a person in need of a good meal. You wouldn't happen to be an NCR citizen, would you?
Since 2161.
Now, it's not that I don't believe you, but I'm gonna have to give you a little quiz to verify your citizenship status. That okay with you? That's a good attitude. I'm sure you'll do fine. These are just a few questions that just about anyone in the NCR would know. Alright, here we go. First question. Who was the most popular president in NCR history? Peterson, Tibbet, Kimball, or Tandy?
Tandy.
Uh-huh. Okay, second question. What was the original name of the NCR capital? Aradesh, Shady Sands, the Boneyard, or Vault 13?
Shady Sands, duh.
Right. Fine then, last question. What animal is on the NCR's flag? A two-headed bear, an eagle, a two-headed snake, or a two-tailed lion? Good. You passed with flying colors. I told you it'd be fine. I expect you're wanting to know about that meal then, huh? We're located up by the old train station in the northwest part of town. Just tell the guards Hope, and they'll let you through. Best of luck to you.
Strip.
Right. Now I gotta run back up across Freeside over to the train station. Hey, I just met your clone.
Hello. Hold up. What's the password? Head on through.
Here you go. I hope this helps.
Look out, coming through.
Welcome. There's food and water here for any citizen of the NCR. Please, have some. Yes, I'm a major in the Supply Corps, which is where this food and water comes from. No, I'm afraid we don't. Don't you have a friend you wanted to bring in? That's not really a pleasant topic of conversation. Let's just say we have our reasons. You know Julie? Not everyone in the NCR sees eye to eye with the followers, but they're okay in my book, mostly because of her. If you really want to know, we sent an envoy to the king, offering to coordinate the relief effort. In a manner of speaking, our envoy was brutally beaten and only barely survived. My superiors ordered the relief mission scrapped. I managed to get clearance to carry out the mission anyway, but with greatly reduced support. Now there's not enough supplies to go around, even if I wanted to serve the rest of Freeside, which I don't. That's all in the past now. I should get back to work. Say hi to Julie for me.
Alright. Alright. Back and talk to the king. Take a shortcut. Kind of. Now technically I'm leaving the Silver Rush missions, but like I said earlier, I don't really want to do them anyways.
Well, hey there. I heard that NCR soldier lady told you some wild story about them sending a messenger to us to work out some deal. That's bullshit, and it's nothing to bother the king with. More like they sent someone to spy on us and he wasn't tough enough to last in Freeside. So do everyone a favor and keep your mouth shut about it, okay? You're a bastard after my own heart. Here, this should do it. Why, you're just lucky I got something important to take care of. We'll settle this later.
All right. Fine.
You find out something about them soldier boys yet?
Well, I surely did.
Handing out supplies? Like food and stuff? That ain't nothing to get ruffled over. You find anything else? Ah, that would explain the goons. They're here to keep people like my friends away from the food. That ain't something I support. No, sir. Wait a minute. They said what? Huh, that would explain why they're all riled at us. Seems like we have a big misunderstanding. What the hell?
Whoa. Where'd you come from?
King, we've got problems.
Lay it on me. What's going on?
There's a shootout going down near the train station. It's Pacer and some strangers. Might be NCR.
What is that fool doing? I need you to head out there and try to defuse the situation. Tell them I'm willing to cooperate.
Right. So, unless some weird bug happens here like it occasionally does, and I'll just have to reload. I shouldn't even have to shoot anyone here. Just gonna haul ass out there. Hopefully Veronica doesn't attack anything.
You there, keep your hands where we can see him. Draw a weapon and we will fire.
Yeah.
This isn't really a good time. What did you want? Like he helped the envoy we sent? No thanks. Then he should watch his back. We know for a fact that the envoy made it to their headquarters. Still, if the king's willing to deal with us, perhaps we can work something out. I'll tell my men to stand down.
Right. Few dead people. Sometimes I got ammo. And if you really wanted to, you could take their clothes. Collect. I don't really want to look like a king that badly. Yeah, most of your people killed. Good job, asshole. Oops, didn't want that.
Had to one of Mr. House's family.
Alright. So after you finish this, the king tells you that you'll get one favor from him. Now, I think if you wanted to and you hadn't already been to the strip, you could use that to make you a passport. But in my case, after you do the missions for the boomers, for the NCR guy up at the embassy, he asks you to talk to the king about calming things down in Freeside. And you can come back to the king if you haven't used your favor and ask him to stop, and that solves it. Easy. So, we'll save that favor for when we need it. Whoa, what the fuck are these kids doing in here?
I heard all about what happened. Maybe it's time for a little more talking and a little less fighting. You've helped us plenty, so I'll tell you what. Just this once, name whatever you want, and if I can make it happen, it's done. Don't rush it, though. Toss it around in your head a little. You only get one favor from the king.
Okay. Medicine up. Speech is good. Put that up 3. Spend the rest on guns. Okay. So, I mean, at some point or another, I'll get. Oh, absolutely, I'm gonna take that. Later on in the game, when I do the Boulder City mod expansion place, where I go to Boulder, Colorado. Not Boulder City, Boulder. Beyond Boulder Dome. Having as few limbs as possible be broken is absolutely imperative. Because you get lots of broken limbs. Well, I still have the talent pool quest to do for finding acts for the tops and stuff. Some of that's here, but I've been going longer than I planned, so I'm gonna call this. And I suppose next time I'll just kind of pick something to do and do it. But for now, that's it. So see you guys next time.